Hello everyone, welcome to Chirag MySQL DBA tutorial. In this video we are going to learn in day 2 MySQL DBA 0 to Hero in 30 days course. So in day 2 we are going through the MySQL installation on Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS and complete setup with the phpMyAdmin GUI access. So we'll go through the step-by-step process. So first question is that what is MySQL? So MySQL is one of the most popular relational database management system that is called RDBMS, used to store, manage and retrieve the data efficiently. It is open source, fast and reliable and used in website, application, banking system, ERP, CRM, etc. What is a database? So a database is an organized collection of data. So example, there is a ID, Ubuntu, name is Chirag and Sanju, and city is Patna and Delhi. So this information is stored inside the table in a database. So important database terms. So terms is the database. There is a collection of tables. There is a table, store row and columns. Row, single record. Column, single field. Primary key, unique identifier, and query SQL command. So what is SQL? So SQL stands for Structure Query Language. So this is Structure Query Language is used for creating database, creating tables, inserting data, updating records, deleting record, and retrieving information. So in this tutorial, we'll learn how to install the MySQL server on Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS, secure MySQL installation, configure password authentication, and enable remote access, install phpMyAdmin GUI, access MySQL from browser or CLI, create database and table, and perform the CUD operation. So access server using the SSH. This is my server IP and username. While installing, we have given the username password for the server. So this is my server Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS server is running in my VMware workstation. Now let me access this. So cmd, so SSH. While installing, I have given the username, password, and IP address for server. So first, whenever you are starting, always update and upgrade the system packages. So then next, we are going to download the repository configuration and install the package configuration repository layout. Next, I'm going to edit the repository file. So for checking purpose that go to the end and check there is a 8.4 is available or not. So this is a 8.4. Here you can see MySQL 8.4 LTS is there. By default in Ubuntu 24.0 for LTS it skips the 8.0. So this is we have checked. So next I'm going to update my system. So sudo apt update because we have changes in the repository file. So here you can see there is 8.4 LTS sources are there now. So updated. So finally we are in position to install the MySQL server. So sudo apt install MySQL server and -y. So while installing it will ask you the username and password. Sorry, not username. Default user will be the root and password we are going to type admin@123. For your live on production, always use in this a strong password. Now installation is completed. Let me check the status. Sudo systemctl and status MySQL. MySQL. So active and running. Let me enable this. Enable this. So now I want to check the it's enabled or not. So this is enabled. Means that automatically when server will start, automatically MySQL service will start. For that we are doing this. So next we are moving for the secure MySQL installation. Sudo MySQL secure installation. So we have a root password admin at the rate 123. So validate password component, no. Change the root password, no. We have already set. Remove the anonymous user, yes. Disallow root login remotely, yes. And remove test databases and access into is, yes. And reload the privilege table now. So yes, done. Now let me try to log in using the password. So MySQL -u root -p. Enter. So access denied for user without password. I have tried. So I am getting this error. So now I'll put the password. So working. Now let me check the databases. So databases, and here we have list of the default databases are there. Now I'm going to exit from this. Moving to next part. So next is the allow remote access in MySQL. So I'm going to open the MySQL configuration file. So configuration file path is sudo nano then /etc MySQL config and MySQL configuration file path is this. So let me open, go down, and inside the MySQL we'll add this default addresses. So bind address I'm going to add. So bind address is 0.0.0.0. So Control X, Y, and save. Now create a remote access user. Let me log in. And here I'm going to create a user root remote user. I'm going to give the name remote user, and run this command. So allowing all the IPs and all the tables and database and tables for now for the testing purpose. In upcoming videos, I'll go with the secure remote access. For that time I will show you all the details. Now for the apply changes, I'm going to restart my services. So done. Now allow the MySQL port in firewall. So MySQL default port is 3306. So sudo ufw allow 3306/TCP. ufw status. So this is in my case this is inactive. So in production keep it active. So this part is done. So we have installation part is done. Now we are moving to install the Apache and PHP. So let me install Apache for the GUI access. And next we'll install the app PHP. Installing PHP 8.3. Here you can see. Then let me restart this one Apache. Sudo systemctl restart Apache 2. Or you can restart like this /etc/init Apache 2 restart. So both the way you can restart. Now let me check the IP address and open in any browser. So Apache 2 default page it works and all the details you can find there. So Apache configure there. Now install the phpMyAdmin. So during installation, it will ask you the configure automatically a web server. So I'm going through the Apache, go OK. Now otherwise you choose probably option. So configure phpMyAdmin, click on OK. That will configure database for phpMyAdmin, yes. And it will ask you the password, application password for the phpMyAdmin. So I'm putting the admin at the rate 123. Okay, confirm password, admin at the rate 123. Now password for the database administrative user, that is root. Okay. So configuration is done. Now enable the phpMyAdmin in Apache. So run this command and just restart the Apache 2. So this is done. Now we can access the phpMyAdmin GUI using this command. So 128 already we have opened, and here we'll add the phpMyAdmin in last. So it will ask you the username and password. So our default username is root and password we have set admin at the rate 123. So done. Here you can see all the databases are there. You can go through the create database and use SQL command and all the things. So already we have created this, and I will create the next videos for the CUD operation and other things. So we'll go through the details. So log into MySQL via CLI. Password is admin at the rate 123, and we'll create the database testdb and check in browser. Just reload this. There is testdb. We don't have any table. Now I'll create one table. Okay, no database is selected. So use testdb. Now, okay, query is okay. Now here you can reload this. So here you can see employee table is there. We don't have any data. There is a name, ID, position, and salary. I'll insert the data for testing data. And now here you can check employee. We have a data now. So this is also working. And you can read the same command from here. And we can update also. So this is a simple cut operation for the testing purpose. So previously this one 80 and 95. Now reload this one. So this is change. So this is 1 lakh. So we can verify. Now you can exit from the MySQL. So final result is there. We have installed MySQL server, secure MySQL, enable remote access, and enable phpMyAdmin GUI access and CLI access, created database and table, and perform the simple CUD operations. So disclaimer is there, this video is created for the educational and informational purpose only under the Fair Use Section 107 Copyright Act 1976. All trademarks and logos belongs to their respective owners. This video made only for the educational purpose. For copyright concern, you can send me mail on this email address. Follow and support YouTube, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, WhatsApp channel and Telegram channel is there. Follow the process exactly shown in the video. Do you have any question? Then drop them into the comment box, and like, share, comment, and reply to Chirag Mahto tutorial. Hope this will help. Thank you for watching.